All right, well, thank you for joining me in the late afternoon. I hope this was a convenient time for everyone. I'd like you to jump in whenever you have a question. And then if you think of something later, please do write the questions down, and then you can, we'll have question time at the end. So I'd like you all to have some pen and paper, and then you can make notes and we can go from there. So today we're focusing on Centella Body. With Centella Body, we have the ability to decrease the size of the fat cells, break down cellulite, decrease and strengthen varicose veins, firm and tone saggy skin, and reduce stretch marks. So it doesn't matter whether you will be using these products in conjunction with fat cavitation, or whether you will be performing these treatments as a manual treatment with your hands, because we've got a couple of salons in Sydney. And hi, Felice, how are you?
Hi, sorry, I've just had a bit of a problem here. Sorry.
That's okay.
All good,
That's
thank
okay.
you.
I'm Lisa, by the way.
Hi, Lisa. How you going?
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so as I was saying, Felice, I'll just bring you back up to speed. With Centella Body, we can focus on decreasing the size of the fat cells. We can also break down cellulite, decrease and strengthen varicose veins, firm and tone saggy skin. When I say firm and tone saggy skin, it's more like menopausal skin, or someone that's lost weight and then their skin's a little bit laxed. And then reducing stretch marks. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to focus on a little bit about what is Centella, because I encourage everyone to understand the benefits of Centella asiatica. So if you could write this down, because I will need you to learn this, because this doesn't just go hand in hand with the body products. This goes for all of our ranges, as Centella asiatica is one of our active ingredients in all of our products. So what is Centella? So Centella is a herb, and it's used to treat open wounds, scars. It helps to stimulate the lymphatic system, increases blood flow and oxygen. Now, stimulating the lymphatic system, increasing blood flow and oxygen, very, very important when it comes to cellulite, or very important when it comes to acne. And it also promotes healing. Great for surgical scars, especially if someone's had a tummy tuck, or breast implants, skin cancer removal, or just simply repairing of acne scarring. It helps to stimulate collagen up to 251%. So it stimulates type 1 and type 3 collagen. It reduces acne because of its antibacterial properties, and inflammation, and it strengthens venous walls. So this definition of the benefits of, what is Centella, the reason why we go through this with every single training is to really cement it in your mind. Because if I'm treating someone, let's say, for example, they've got varicose veins, or they've got broken capillaries on their thighs, broken capillaries on their cheeks, it's important that they understand that the Centella Asiatica actually strengthens those venous walls. So if we've got a varicose vein, we've got our vein, we've got our valves that open and shut and move everything along. So what's going to happen is with the Centella stimulating those, the venous walls, it's then encouraging those valves to open and shut. It's also encouraging more oxygen to go through, and it's flushing that blood away from the surface. So try and learn the benefits of Centella Asiatica. So what are fat cells? So fat cells is contained in a cavity within the fat cell, the adipose site. As the fat content increases, the cells stretch, the nucleus and the cytoplasm is pushed back, forming a thin peripheral layer. So we're actually born with a specific number of fat cells. We don't actually get more fat cells, they just expand. Our fat contains 98% of I've just gone blank, sorry. 98% of what's the word I'm looking for?
Triglycerides.
That's it. Who said that?
Sue.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just went completely blank. So therefore it contains 3% of your fatty essential acids. So what we want to do is, because we've got this expanded fat cells, we've also normally have a buildup of toxins around those fat cells. We want to be able to help our client to detoxify, and then we also want to be able to reduce those size of those fat cells for them. And there's two ways that we can go about that. We can do our body treatments with the Centella weight loss treatment, which contains no machines. Does anyone do body treatments without machines at the moment?
I have done them, yes, and I've used the Centella Asiatica as well.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, I've used it though overseas.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So you already know a lot about Centella Asiatica.
I know about, I studied it. Yeah, I studied it when I was a bit younger.
Okay,
yeah. And I did cellulite massage without machines.
Great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll have to show you some of these results that we've been getting from a couple of clinics in Melbourne, because the way the trend is sort of moving a little bit now is those clients are really enjoying the body treatments touched by hands, as well as you know, instead of the machines. So with the Centella weight loss, we can do these treatments without machines. And can you see how the way that we started this treatment was the client was laying on her tummy and we focus on the back fat. Then we switched her over. Now, can you see the difference there, how red it is compared to the other part? And that's our cellulite weight loss formula. So it helps to heat up the fat cells. Once it's reached the fat cells, the skin then starts to turn red, but we'll go into that a little bit more. And then, of course, with the Centella body, you can actually use the same formula, but combined it with fat cavitation. So you've got two choices: body treatments without machines and body treatments with fat cavitation. So what we're going to do is, it's a very simple process. What we're using is we apply the Dermic Solution first. Now, the Dermic Solution focuses on treating stretch marks affected areas of saggy and excess skin, and is recommended for weight gain or loss. Sorry, once someone has lost weight, to help tighten the skin. But the Dermic Solution is also, it acts as a transporter. So it's really important that we always apply the Dermic Solution first. The solution's active ingredients help to stimulate muscle tone and also regenerate connective tissue. So if we're using our fat cavitation or just our manual treatment, we apply the Dermic Solution first. The Dermic Solution contains magnesium. And our magnesium improves the connective tissue, so it helps to strengthen and tighten the connective tissue. It stimulates blood flow and penetrates straight into the muscle. The magnesium also firms the upper layer underneath that connective tissue, regenerates, and has firming and toning abilities. It also contains our active ingredient, your Centella asiatica. So promotes healing, increases oxygen. So this product, as your transporter, whether you're using it in salon or at home for stretch marks or for cellulite, this is the first product that you would always place over your skin. This is a professional product only. So the Hydroflora Figure Gel. So this is the gel that helps to heat up the fat cells or melts the fat cells. The heating gel in salon only is used in conjunction with the Dermic Solution and the Centella Figure Gel. And it's
sorry, Lisa, sorry. Do we have to write all this down, or is there something on this? Like, is there something already written?
You will receive your manuals, but I would be taking notes. So do you want me to go a little bit slower?
No, that's all cool.
Okay,
that's all right.
Yeah, I'd definitely take notes.
Mm.
Okay, so your Hydroflora Figure Gel is the product that is actually going to melt the outside of the fat cell. It contains your methyl nicottate. So this ingredient is a water-soluble vitamin, and it assists in heating up the fat cell. It's interesting because everybody's body reacts differently. So some clients, when you're performing this treatment, some clients, they go red straight away. And then other clients just go a little bit pink. But the more toxins that someone has in the body, the longer it takes for our products to work, to penetrate into the bloodstream, into the fat cells. So you might find that if someone was coming in for a weight loss treatment and for the first 2 times they don't go very red, but then on the 3rd treatment they go quite red, that's because their body's finally starting to shift all of those toxins. So the Hydroflora Figure Gel, which is the heating gel, it also contains IV extract. And your IV extract will boost blood circulation. It helps to remove waste and fatty buildup. And it aids in the fat cells to go back into the bloodstream and then used as a source of energy or to be eliminated. The Centella Figure Gel. So this is our anti-cellulite, gel. And if we've got a client that, you know, is concerned about cellulite, she would need to use the Dermic Solution first. Then she would apply the Centella Figure Gel over the top. And she would need to use this combination morning and night. Now, the Centella Figure Gel, it helps to break down that cellulite that's trapped, whether it be arms, knees, legs, tummy. It contains your ivy. So remember, same as the Figure Gel. So your ivy helps to remove waste and fatty buildup. It also contains your horsetail. And I think Felicity, you would already know of these ingredients because they're quite common in cellulite treatments.
That's right.
So your horsetail contains your potassium, your magnesium, your sulfur, and it helps with drainage. So it boosts the circulation and then it helps to flush, because what we're doing is we're stimulating blood flow, we're stimulating circulation to that area, we're breaking down those fat cells, but then we need to flush it. So this
is horsetail a herb plant, or are you actually talking about horsetail hair?
No, it's an extract. Horsetail extract. Yeah.
But where does it come from? Is it
from the plants?
From plant. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking we're not actually using horsetail.
No, but that would be pretty funny.
That would not be very popular with our vegans either.
No, that's right. Well, it's an animal product, so we're not allowed to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good question. Okay, so cellulite, Dermic Solution, Centella Figure Gel. Then we're going to lock it in with the Hydroflora body milk. Now, the reason why the Hydroflora body milk is important to lock these products in is because it contains your omega-6 and omega-3. So what the body milk is doing, besides the fact that it's locking in, what it's doing is it's focusing on the repair of the skin. So it's restoring the protective layer. It also contains your essential fatty acids, your hyaluronic acid, and you know, when you have these treatments, when you have the hands-on body treatment or even the fat cavitation treatment, because you're locking it in with the body milk, you know, the other day when I had it with Cara in Adelaide, you know, I could still feel it happening for at least 20 minutes to half an hour afterwards. So let's now, so that's your cellulite. So let's now talk stretch marks. So if we have a stretch mark client, it's important that she uses the Dermic Solution. And then you're going to recommend the Centella Firming Gel. Now, the firming gel contains what we call phytoestrogens. And phytoestrogens mimic estrogen within the skin. Now, these are plant estrogens. we need these plant estrogens to mimic estrogen within the skin, because estrogen is responsible for stimulating our fibroblasts and stimulating collagen and elastin. And we need to promote healing, stimulate collagen and elastin to start repairing those stretch marks. So our phytoestrogens not only mimic estrogen within the skin, they also contain vitamin E and vitamin K, which is all about repairing. So the Dermic Solution is stimulating blood flow straight through to the muscle. It's strengthening the connective tissue. The Firming Gel is then focusing on the collagen and elastin. And it also contains your Centella asiatica. So, stimulating the lymphatic system. Aids as a vein tonic, strengthens broken capillaries. And then we'll be locking it in with our Hydroflora body milk. So if I had to ask you, what products would be needed to combat cellulite?
Dermic Solution, bigger gel, body milk.
Right. And stretch marks?
Dermic Solution, firming serum, and body milk.
Great.
Firming gel, yeah. Firming gel.
Firming gel.
Gel, sorry.
Yeah, excellent. And okay, so now let's move on. Okay. Centella for legs. So now we can help clients with fluid retention. This product works quite quickly, actually. Centella for legs contains 65% Centella asiatica. So it's one of our strongest products. And the Centella for legs fights fluid retention, but it also helps with varicose veins and broken capillaries.
Lisa, is this one good for pregnant women, or is it unsafe to use on them?
I'm pretty sure this is great for pregnancy, but I just want to double check and I can text you.
That would be great. Thank you.
Yeah. So Centella for legs, you can spray over your stockings. If you've been flying, you can spray it on your legs. I always like to spray it on the soles of my feet when I'm quite puffy. It normally takes about 10 minutes, roughly.
So it's a spray form, is it?
It's
in a spray form.
Yeah, yeah. And the reason why it normally takes about 10 minutes is because the Centella asiatica, you're increasing the blood flow, increasing the oxygen, you're getting everything moving, and then it also contains your horse chestnut extract. So the horse chestnut also benefits and strengthens vein walls.
When you say it takes about 10 minutes, what do you see after 10 minutes?
Oh, the puffiness goes down.
Okay.
Yep. So the horse chestnut strengthens the vein walls, increases the circulation and capillaries, and reduces the inflammation. So it's great at reducing swelling. Even if someone's got puffy ankles, just spray it over the ankles, underneath the soles of the feet, and it will start to help to get everything moving. I also recommend this spray when someone has infected clogged pores on the side of their arms.
Clogged pores.
because keeping in mind the Centella asiatica is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, gets everything moving. The vital oil. So now we're going to move on to treating clients with broken capillaries and varicose veins. Now, so your Centella for legs is your fluid retention, so acting is in drainage. But then when it comes to varicose veins and broken capillaries, over the top of this product, you'll be using your vital oil. Now, your vital oil stimulates the lymphatic system and it acts as a vasoconstrictor. It normally takes around 7 weeks for this combination to work. And what your client will start noticing, if she's got a patch of broken capillaries on each side of her legs, for example, what she'll start to notice is where the broken capillaries are, she'll start to get little gaps where there isn't broken capillaries. And that's because it's causing those walls, those veins to contract. Because the reason why we get those broken capillaries or the varicose veins is because the vein expands. It becomes lumpy. Then the veins don't work. The walls become stretched. Then the blood gets stuck in there. So the combination of the Centella for legs, the vital oil, gets everything moving, strengthens the venous walls, gets those valves opening and shutting, and then flushes everything away from the surface. So this is a great combination, these two products, for your clients that are conscious of their broken capillaries. How does that sound so far?
Yeah, can I just ask you, like, for retail purpose,
Yep.
are they to buy all these products? Like,
yep. So if someone's got varicose veins and broken capillaries, then yes, they would use the Centella for legs.
Yeah.
And the vital oil.
So the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for the stretch marks, it would be the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. And, you know, if a client says to you, look, I can only afford to buy one product, for example, you're almost better off saying, then unfortunately, it's probably best not to purchase the product.
Right. Because it's not going to have the effect. Yeah.
No, and then they're not going to be happy with you anyway. So it's better off. This is the package.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you want to achieve results, then we do need you using these 3 products. Yeah. You possibly could get away with them just using their own body milk.
Right.
And cut it down to the 2 products. But I definitely wouldn't cut it down for the stretch marks, because the stretch marks needs that whole combination.
Yeah.
And all of our before and after photos are all taken from using the correct package.
Good.
Okay, so we have our weight loss and wellbeing tonic. This is a very, very popular product. 1 box contains 3 weeks worth of tonic. You would use 1 ampule to a 1.5 litre of water. Clients can go on this weight loss and wellbeing tonic even if they're not having body treatments. I used to have clients that would do, you know, a package twice a year, and some wouldn't even have weight loss treatments. They do need to do an 8 to 12 week program. 1 box will not work.
Do they have to exercise in between and do all the other treatments to see results, better results?
Definitely for better results, but it still works without it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the reason why it works is because, number one, what it's doing is it's helping to detoxify. And it's so much easier to burn fat cells if we don't have a buildup of toxins around that area. It is an 8 to 12 week program. You won't start to see a result until the second box around the 5th week. We pour 1 ampule into a 1.5 litre of water. And then we sip it throughout the day.
Sip it through the day.
So it's a 9 to 12 week course. It's very important that they do not have a break between each box, because then it's sort of like starting all over again.
I'm sorry, but do they can they have coffee and all that, since it's like a detoxifying program?
They can still coffee. Look,
everything normal.
Everything normal, yeah. I mean, obviously encourage them to not eat badly, you know, but everything normal. I mean, I do this program twice a year. I still drink wine. I still drink coffee.
You don't, do you?
Yes, I do. So, especially with Claire.
Yeah.
So with the Weight Loss and Wellbeing Tonic, it contains all natural ingredients. It has your bladder wreck, your black kelp, and pineapple. So your bladder wreck and black kelp is all seaweed. Your bladder wreck helps to fight against cellulite. It increases the metabolism. It fights bacteria that lays within the stomach. So it's great with clients, you know, that are getting candida. It helps to rebalance sugar cravings. Now for me, it only takes about 5 days for me to be on this tonic, and it helps with sugar cravings, because I like to have a chocolate in the afternoon. It also helps to boost the ability to burn fat cells more efficiently. So for example, if Sue was on the Weight Loss and Wellbeing Tonic and I wasn't, and we were both going to the gym 2 days a week, Sue would actually burn more fat cells than myself because of the seaweed, because of the bladder wreck. It also is high in iodine, which also has a fat burning effect. Now your black kelp.
A lot of us don't get enough iodine these days, because we used to use iodized salt, but now everybody uses fancy salts.
Yes.
So
yep.
people are lacking iodine in their diet.
Very true. Very true. So black kelp, which is a natural source of vitamins, containing vitamin A, B1, B2, C, D, and E. It also contains minerals, zinc, iodine, magnesium, iron, potassium, copper, and calcium. One of the things, the feedback that I got quite often when I was in clinic days was a lot of the clients were finishing their program and they'd be like, can't I just stay on it? I've got so much more energy. And I'm like, no, you can't, because your body can't continue to detoxify. So they would have a break for a couple of months and then start to go back on the tonic. The tonic was our biggest seller out of everything in the clinic. And the reason why it was the biggest seller was because we used to have a jug made up with the weight loss and wellbeing tonic. And every client that walked in the door, hi, how you going? Would you like to try some of our weight loss and wellbeing tonic? We would have a backer card there, so you don't need to remember everything, but it helps to stimulate your metabolism. It's all natural. It helps to stop with sugar cravings. It contains 2 different types of seaweed. People go, oh, does it taste fishy? No, you won't taste anything at all. And they would have a drink, sit down, they'd see the backer card, and then once they've finished their drink or a client's come out or whatever, we would then take them through. And just from them trying the weight loss and wellbeing tonic, reading the backer card of the benefits, they were all walking out with the weight loss and wellbeing tonic. So just going back to our black kelp, it does give the clients a lot more energy because you're getting those minerals that a lot of our foods just don't contain anymore due to the soil. It also helps to stimulate a sluggish thyroid. And the pineapple juice is rich in vitamin C, which helps with your collagen formation. You can't even taste the pineapple. So 1 ampule poured into a 1.5 litre of water, sip it throughout the day. The one thing that I notice is I get really dry. So I find that my mouth starts to get really dry, and it's actually a good thing when your mouth gets dry because it means that your body's starting to detoxify. So when a client reaches that stage, it's important that she just drinks her normal water and drink, and then come back to the weight loss and wellbeing tonic. Any questions on the weight loss and wellbeing? No? It's pretty straightforward.
Just one question. Are there any contraindications?
Oh, good question, because I would have forgotten that one. Yes, there is. So contraindications. If you have a overactive thyroid, obviously they don't need the weight loss and wellbeing tonic. If your client's pregnant and or breastfeeding, she cannot be on the weight loss and wellbeing tonic. Now, if someone, I get messages all the time, if someone is going through cancer treatment, or they've got Crohn's disease, or anything like that, my answer to skin therapists is they must always check with their doctor. Because even though it's all natural, it's only seaweed, it's only pineapple, I just don't want anything coming back onto us. So you will see on the weight loss and wellbeing box, you'll see the 3 ingredients on the side. What you do is you just write down those ingredients on your business card and then ask them to check with their doctor. Okay. Okay, so I just want to show you a couple of different results when it comes to fat cavitation and our treatments. So you can see this is from a clinic in Sydney. This is with the fat cavitation. Anyone that is having the body treatment or the fat cavitation, I would definitely educate the client and get them on the weight loss and wellbeing tonic. Because if you're treating them internally, plus you're treating them, then it's going to be so much more successful and quicker than them just having their treatments. So this is our stretch marks.
Wow.
This is 4 weeks.
Sorry, how come I can't see it? And I'm not sure why I can't see it. I can't see a diagram. Why is that?
Slide across.
I only see you, but sorry, Candice, how do you
Slide
go?
across on your phone.
Across. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Candice. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, well, so you didn't see any of those slides?
I just saw one slide and that's it, and then I lost it and I did not see them. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not really computer savvy, but with this Zoom thing, no. Yeah,
That's all right. You will be soon.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so this client here is from a salon in Sydney, and she wasn't having treatments. She was just using home care. So she was just having, she was using Dermic Solution, Firming Gel, and the Hydroflora body milk. And that's 4 weeks difference. Obviously, you can combine the retail product with skin needling, you know, to help to speed up the results. But considering it's just product, I think it's great.
Just product. That's fantastic.
Oh, oh, there she is there.
Add RF tightening.
What's that, sorry?
I didn't see.
If you add RF tightening with that, it'd be thick.
Yeah, absolutely. Radio frequency would be great too. Yep. So, you know, I think it's important to give them a treatment plan and give them a home care plan as well. Because, you know, we want our Centella body clinics to be different than everyone else. A lot of the fat freezing or fat cavitation, you just go there, you get your fat cavitation with your conducting gel, and then you go home. So, you know, we've got to treat these body treatments and prescription home care as if it's their skin. You know, give it as much attention as their skin. So this is me. This was at Kara's salon last week because our model cancelled. So this is the before and this is the after. So this was just a 20-minute treatment with fat cavitation combined with the Centella formula. And you can see the difference, can't you? You can see how all of those products have reached my fat cells quite easily and started to reverse it. And there's the front.
So that's immediately after treatment?
Yep, 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yep. And do you know, it was actually really, it felt nice. Like I left there and my tummy was humming.
How long did that redness last for?
About 20 minutes to half an hour. But some clients don't go that red.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought I would have had much more toxins, but I must be okay. So these are the different, I think we did this one for you, Sue. So this is some of the promotions that we can do with fat cavitation. You know, introducing fat cavitation treatments to your clients, showing them the before and after photo. Some clinics can do butt lifts. That's actually quite popular with RF, butt lifts, and our Dermic Solution and Firming Gel. And then this one here is also without the fat cavitation. And like I said, this is really starting to take off more so in Melbourne. And this is the body treatments all by hand. We sort of break it up. When it comes to the body treatments by hand, you would focus either on your tummy and back, or you would focus purely on your thighs and bottom.
And legs, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So, and we're getting great results with that too. So what I wanted to achieve with you guys today is, you know, really start to give you that little bit of product knowledge, because I know you haven't actually worked with it yet. So give you that product knowledge, and then we can come together and, you know, go a little bit more in depth as a second phase. How does that sound?